Hi, first of all, thanks. What is your name?
Yeah, my name is Kirill Fedoseev, so it's a Russian name. It's
Okay.
probably hard to pronounce, but yeah,
Okay,
here am
man.
I. So yeah, at work at ZkBob and Bob project ecosystem,
Yeah.
we are building a decentralized stablecoin,
Yeah.
multi-collateral, multi-chain stablecoin with optional privacy, achieved via ZkBob application.
Where did the idea came from? Like, what was the problem you wanted to solve, or what was the trigger to start using like this kind
Yeah,
of
so
technology?
like the space of stablecoins and stablecoins themselves are
Yeah.
probably the most popular type of assets we have currently on chain.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are using them for use cases like salary payments, donations.
Okay.
All the crypto organizations, almost all of them, are eventually paying salaries to their employees and contractors and other invoices in stablecoins.
Yeah.
And so far, the only option to do it fully decentralized was to do it kind of publicly on chain. When
Okay.
so it kind of creates the problem that the people who receive this money, they might actually be not very okay with that information being publicly disclosed to the
Yeah.
entire blockchain. And so as blockchain are kind of public ledgers, everyone in the entire world is able to see how much your employees are receiving, how they spending their money, and so just to compare salaries. And for a lot of people, that's not very convenient. So yeah, we came up with this solution that we can use a privacy pool for, and combined with stable coins for companies that are willing to pay to their employees or other invoices that won't involve this disclosure to the entire world. Yeah, so that's probably two of the largest and primary use cases for now we are focusing on, which are salary payments and donations and fundraising. So yeah, something like that.
Could you explain us like how does it actually work? Like, how does it manage to be like private on a public system like blockchain?
Yeah, so we are using a protocol built on top of ZK snarks. So ZK snarks allow you to prove some fact without actually disclosing uh, all the details of your operation. So in our particular use case, users are able to prove in a cryptographically verifiable manner that their transaction they're willing to submit is actually valid, correct, they have enough balance, they haven't spent it before. So they prove that in a decentralized and cryptographically verified manner on chain through the smart contract. And then if the proof is valid, then the transaction went through and is recorded on chain, the state is updated, and the hash of the balance tree is also updated. And then the people who are the receivers of those transactions, they can decrypt them with a bit of cryptography magic with their own private keys and access those funds someone sent to them in a private way.
What would you like the team behind ZkBob? What would what would they want to see like in a project, right? Because maybe just the hackers want to get the bounties, the money, right? So what would be like an actual use case you would like to push further, like to innovate or to make
Yeah, I
something
think a
new?
lot of people are underestimating kind of the possibility of growth in privacy. So it's there is there are not very much not that much competitors in privacy. So a lot
Yeah.
of protocols related to privacy are shutting down because of the problems with regulators. So on our side, we are trying to find some compromise between the level of privacy and the available compliance solutions, so that
Yeah.
they do not attract negative attention from the regulators, cooperate with them without hurting the user experience too much. And yeah, I think a lot of people from other team, from our team, from outside, from our community, they're seeing like a lot of potential growth in this privacy market and a lot of opportunity, and are just excited uh, to build such cool tech. Of course, a lot of ZK developers are also excited when it comes to building stuff related to ZK snarks. So we have a bunch of professional developers related to ZK snarks who help us build all of these ZK snarks, basically. Yeah.
Nice, good. To wrap it up, because I know you're busy. On what chains can we find the stablecoin with the privacy solution?
Yeah, so as of today, the stablecoin is deployed on multiple networks such as Ethereum mainnet, Optimism and Arbitrum rollups, Polygon POS chain, BNB chain, and the privacy solution. So far it has been deployed on Polygon and Optimism, and we are actively looking towards collaboration with other chains as well, towards new deployments. And so whatever chain we'll see the demand, we'll go deploy our smart contracts there, deploy the protocol, and continue to support it for the upcoming future.
Okay. So it's like a governance process. If I want, can I deploy the actual smart contract with the privacy solution myself?
Yeah, it's open source project, so people can
Okay.
reuse it, adopt it for their own needs, or we actually just collaborate with a lot of roll-ups and other networks to kind of find a way how we can cooperate together to make this deployment kind of together, so that everyone would do what they are professional
Okay.
at. So yeah.
Okay, nice. Thanks a lot for your time. Thanks a lot for the interview. Anything you want to say? Where can we follow?
Follow the ZkBob community in our
Okay.
Telegram and Twitter.
Thanks a lot.